Online devotees also? Very less attendance today, huh? Why? People are gone to their homes or what? Okay. And some new devotees also. Oh, yeah. There before also? Oh, so we'll read from this Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila 16.65. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा তাহান সিদ্ধি করে হেনা অন্যনে দেখিয়া हमारा दुष्कर कर्म तामा तोमा हित होया Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, you can perform a task that even I cannot do. But for you, I cannot find anyone in Gauradesh who can fulfill my mission there. किसको बोल रहे चैतन्य महाप्रभु? Any guess? Nityanand Prabhu. Lord Chaitanya's mission is to deliver the fallen souls of this age. In this age of Kali, practically 100% of population is fallen. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu certainly delivered many fallen souls, but his disciples mainly came from the upper classes. For example, he delivered Srila Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and many others who were socially elevated but fallen from spiritual point of view. Srila Rupa and Sanatan Goswamis were situated in government service, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was topmost scholar of India. Similarly, Prakashanand Saraswati was a leader of many thousands of Mayavadi sannyasis. It was Srila Nityanand Prabhu, however, who delivered persons like Jagai and Madhai. Therefore, Lord Chaitanya says, Amara Dushkara Karma, Toma Hoite Hoya. Toma Hoite Hai. Jagai and Madhai were delivered solely by Nityanand Prabhu's mercy. When they injured Nityanand Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya became angry and decided to kill them with a Sudarshan Chakra. But Nityanand Prabhu saved them from Lord's wrath and delivered them. In the incarnation of Gaur Nitai, Lord is not supposed to kill demons, but is supposed to deliver them by preaching Krishna consciousness. In the case of Jagai and Madhai, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so angry that he would have immediately killed them, but Nityananda was so kind that he not only saved them from death, but elevated them to transcendental position. Thus, what was not possible for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was carried out by Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu ki. Similarly, if one is true to Gaur Nitai's service and disciplic succession, he can even excel Nityananda Prabhu's service. Srila Prabhupada ki. There is a process of disciplic succession. Nityanand Prabhu delivered Jagai and Madhai, but a servant of Nityanand Prabhu, by his grace, can deliver many thousands of Jagais and Madhais. That is the special benediction of the disciplic succession. One who is situated in disciplic succession can be understood by result of his activities. This is always true as far as activities of Lord and his devotees are concerned. Therefore, Lord Shiva says, Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnur, Aradhanam Param, Tasmat Paratram Devi, Parataram Devi, Tadiyanam Samarchanam. Of all types of worship, worship of Lord Vishnu is best, and better than worship of Lord Vishnu is worship of his devotee, Vaishnava. Padma Puran. By the grace of Vishnu, a Vaishnava can render better service than Vishnu. That is special prerogative of a Vaishnava. Lord actually wants to see his servants work more gloriously than himself. For instance, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Sri Krishna provoked Arjun to fight because all the warriors on battlefield were to die by Krishna's plan. Krishna himself did not want to take credit. Rather, he wanted Arjuna to take credit. Therefore, he asked him to fight and win fame. तस्मात् त्वम् उत्तिष्ठ यशो लभस्व जित्वा शत्रुन् भुङ्क्ष्व राज्यं समृद्धं मायैवते निहता पूर्वमेव निमित्तमात्रं भव सव्यसाची. Therefore, get up, prepare to fight and win glory, conquer your enemies, and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Sabyasachi, can be but an instrument in the fight. Thus, the Supreme Personality of Godhead gives credit to a devotee who performs any heavy task perfectly. Hanumanji or Vajrangji, the servant of Ramchandra, serves as another example. It was Hanumanji who jumped over the sea in one leap and reached the shore of Lanka from the shore of Bharatvash. When Lord Ramchandra chose to go there, he paved the way with stones. Although by his will the stones were able to float on the sea. If we simply follow Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions and follow in the footsteps of Nityanand Prabhu, this Krishna consciousness movement can advance. An even more difficult task can be performed by the preachers, remaining faithful to the service of the Lord. It's a very nice section of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. We'll discuss about this now. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि और भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखम करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिन्तानं परमानं माधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं नमः हरे कृष्ण. So I was being asked to discuss this theme on preaching. I picked up this verse. So I discussed something in Krishna group uh, last time. Krishna group, right? The junior group. I thought let me have a different flavor on in Balram group. So this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying Nityananda Prabhu. He's saying that you can perform a task that even I cannot do. And actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu couldn't do what Nityananda Prabhu could do. Nityananda Prabhu delivered. When he came to Bengal, he initiated 64 Mahantas, 64 Mahant in a very short period of time. When he was coming from Puri, when Lord Chaitanya asked him to come. So even while going from Puri to Bengal, they were like, no, not able to go straight. They were so busy in preaching and and sharing the ecstasy which they were enjoying that first they used to go 25 kilometers here and they used to lose the way. Then they used to say, where is Bengal way? Like 25 kilometers here. And then they used to come here, then used to go there. Like this, generally it takes a foot journey of 1 month to Bengal, but it took 3 months for Nityanand Prabhu to reach, along with his associates, Abhiram Thakur and all. And he came, no, he flooded. First he reached Panihati. Panihati, you have visited? No? Panihati first. No. Raghav Pandit Badi is there. Raghav Pandit's house is there. Raghav Pandit and Damayanti, his sister. So they visited his house and Panihati. And there that whole pastime happened when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself appeared actually in dancing of Nityanand Prabhu, this Kirtan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that wherever Nityanand Prabhu is dancing and doing Kirtan, I'll always be there. There are few places where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is eternally there. One of that is Nityanand Prabhu's dancing. And then Nityanand Prabhu then went to Bengal, and I mean, in Bengal he initiated 64 initiating spiritual masters. So in his presence there were 64 initiating spiritual masters whom he initiated in bhakti, and they were initiating further. So powerful preaching, very solid preaching, you know. And so if you see mass preaching, if you see reaching out to people, Nityanand Prabhu institutionalized that thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very class preacher, you know. He was preaching to the class. Of course, he was used to do kirtan. Nityanand Prabhu. Oh, people like us, Nityanand Prabhu. Jai Nitai. We are in for Nityanand Prabhu. You go to Eka Chakra, then if you say, you know Eka Chakra? Eka Chakra is birthplace of Nityanand Prabhu. Have you been there? How many of you have been to Eka Chakra? Should go to Eka Chakra. So there if you say, na, um, Gaur Nitai, they will look at you like this, you know. Are you, have you gone mad or some problem with you? Nitai Gaur, then they'll be fine. Nitai Gaur, Nityanand Prabhu. So Nityanand Prabhu is the for us. He's the main deity for us. Nitai Pada Kamala, Koti Chandra Sushitala. Nityanand Nityananda's charan is there, then everything is fine. There was once one associate of Nityanand Prabhu, Meenaketan Das, and he was like Nityanand Prabhu only, Avdut. Nityanand Prabhu is also called Avdut, you know. He was behaving in a very um, different ways, ununderstandable ways sometimes. Somebody who doesn't love Nityanand Prabhu cannot understand his ways. So he used to behave like that. So Meenaketan Prabhu was also like that. He used to carry a basuri, get angry, break the basuri, does similar activities like he is because he was associate of Nityanand Prabhu. So once he visited the house of temple of a devotee, and then the pujari was doing worship over there. Everybody respected Meenaketan, but then this pujari was busy in worshipping. He, he was like, no, somewhere in his heart, he was very, what silly activities this person does. So, so then, he became very, like, Romaharshan Sooth. When he saw Balram, he didn't actually pay attention, so much. Somewhere he had respect for Krishna, not for Balram. So he was like, no. Similarly here, no, he didn't have appreciation and respect for Nityanand Prabhu and his associates. So he continued doing his puja. But the etiquette says that no, when a great soul comes, then even when you're doing puja, so you have to pay respect. And even if you're doing Bhagavatam, Vyasasana, you should get down and pay respect, take the blessings, permission to move ahead. But he didn't do it. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was there that time. When he saw this, no, so he was like, no, this person. And Meenaketan, no, he broke his basuri. He got angry with this pujari. And then when Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami saw this, no, he became very, very upset. And he started saying that, no, this is nonsense. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's brother was also there that time. They started arguing. Krishnadas Goswami's brother was also like that pujari only. He had appreciation for Gauranga Mahaprabhu, not Nityanand Prabhu. So they started fighting, quarreling. Krishnadas Goswami told that no, you are following Ardha Kukuti Nyaya. You know what is Ardhakukutini? Like, the person who used to get the eggs, golden eggs from the from the hen, and he felt, because when money comes, greed also comes along with that. It happens. Law of nature is that, no, unless the money is not there, we feel we are not greedy. But once the money comes, then lobe also comes. Therefore, we should always donate, okay, when money comes. Uh, eh, eh, the attachment also happens, and so similarly, like, no, he was having this golden egg. So as soon as he started receiving golden egg, he started thinking, how should I increase my revenue, reduce my cost, increase my profits? One of the cost area is to feed this hen only. No, I feed hen, then he gives a golden egg. So let me stop feeding. What should I do? But he keeps, crying, for the no food. So what I'll do is I'll cut the, because anyways eggs are coming from here. So, front part is anyways useless. Let me cut the front part. We did that. Obviously, the hen died. This is called Arth Kukuti Nyaya. When we want Krishna, no Balram. Balram, no Krishna. Gaurang Mahaprabhu, no Nityanand. Gaur Nitai. Krishna Balram. Radha Krishna. We want Krishna and his devotees both. So that is the spirit. So we should have, that appreciation for Nityanand Prabhu, love for Nityanand Prabhu. Nityanand Prabhu is very, very merciful. He is a mercy incarnation of Lord. We visited Jaipur, any one of you? Radha Govind temple. So in front of Radha Govind, there are two pillars. One is Gaurang Mahaprabhu Nityanand. And they say that, no, Gaurang Mahaprabhu is Prema avatar and Nityanand Prabhu is Kripa avatar. Karuna, Kripa. So, so he's a mercy incarnation. He gives out his mercy. So it is foolishness not to connect with him. We all need mercy. Now all of us have got his mercy. We are sitting here. We have got his mercy only. That's why we are sitting here. Anybody who got faith in Krishna consciousness is because of Nityanand Prabhu. Uh, Whatever Vishaya Chhadiya has happened is because of Nityanand Prabhu only. It's only because of him. Because whole Guru Parampara is servant of Nityanand Prabhu. Nityanand Prabhu is Adi Guru. Everybody is serving Nityanand Prabhu. So we all have received faith in Krishna consciousness, mercy of Nityanand Prabhu. So all of us have received mercy of Nityanand Prabhu, but sometimes we don't realize how much mercy we have received. No, we keep cribbing, crying, being unhappy because we don't realize how much mercy we have of Nityanand Prabhu. Actually, if we realize Nityanand Prabhu's mercy in our life, we'll be happy. So how do we realize how much mercy we have of Nityanand Prabhu? That this verse is by sharing the mercy of Nityanand Prabhu. We have got it, now we share it. If we don't share it, we don't realize it. Because that is a mood of Nityanand Prabhu. That is a mission of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. That we share the mercy of Nityanand Prabhu. That's a mood. If we don't share it, we keep it with ourselves, locked. Then we don't realize Nityanand Prabhu's mercy in our life. We should share it. That is preaching. And what is Nityanand Prabhu's mood in preaching? He wants to do it very fervently because this is the mission of Gaurang Mahaprabhu. But when he sees the magic happening in preaching, his mood is next verse. Nityananda kahe, Ami deha tumi pran, देहा प्राण न भिन्न नहीं, यही तो प्रमाण. Nityananda Prabhu replied, O Lord, you are the life and I am the body. There is no difference between body and life itself, but life is more important than the body. That is the mood of Nityananda Prabhu. When we'll do preaching, there'll be magic. There'll be magic. We'll see magic. Magic has happened in our life. Maybe we have forgotten. When we do preaching, we share Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Magic will happening in others' lives. So when we see magic happening in others' lives, what we have to see, magic is not happening because of me. It is happening because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur Nitai. They are the life and I am the body. Just the body. Life is passing through the body. Just the instrument. Just like body is the yantra rudani maya. It's the instrument. Instrument of life activities. Activities of life. Consciousness. Similarly, we are just a field of activities of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Gauranga Mahaprabhu's mercy. Give credit to them. Then mercy will increase more. Then we'll realize more mercy. I get purified. Get purified. It's not that we wait for perfection to preach. Oh, I'll become perfect one day and then I'll start preaching. Nityan Prabhu's mood is not like that. We have to preach according to our realization, share it. Share it. We should all have that spirit of sharing the mercy we have received. And then magic will happen. Then magic will happen. Then we'll realize how much mercy we have of Nityanand Prabhu. Otherwise, we'll not realize. We'll be morose. Aha Prabhu Nityananda, Premananda Sukhi. Kripa bolo kana karo. Ami bodo dukhi rehna. How many of you want to be dukhi? No, right. We want Nityanand Prabhu's mercy. So sharing is mercy. We get the we get realization of his nature, his mercy. So that we cannot imitate Nityanand Prabhu. We cannot imitate, Gaurang Mahaprabhu. But we should do in our situation wherever we are as much as possible. Grihe thako, vane thako, sadahari, le thako. It doesn't matter actually which place, which situation one is in. But one should distribute the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu with others. When Nityananda Prabhu sees that he is trying his best, then we become, uh, his, uh, we get his kripa, we get his uh, association because we are trying to serve his cause. And when we are doing that, the mood is I don't want to take credit of what is happening. So that is to get the Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. That is the way to realize Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Sharing with others, and when we share, don't take credit, remain humble. Pass the credit to Nityananda Prabhu, Gauranga Prabhu, Guru Parampara, passing the credit over there. Introspectively not taking the credit over there. And then there is so much of happiness. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I am giving holy name to others. I need my commission. My commission is Krishna Prem. We are not interested in credit. We are interested in our commission. Commission is what? Krishna Prem. Give me that commission. I'm not interested in. Such salespeople, no? Salespeople are not interested that you get glorified. Give me commission. I am interested in that only. Don't glorify it is fine. Give me commission. I want my commission. So this is our deal with Guru Parampara. No. We distribute Krishna's grace and Krishna's mercy, Nityan Prabhu's kripa, and we get commission. Commission is taste in devotional life, love for Krishna. That happens. As we preach, Krishna consciousness becomes easier for us. It becomes easier. Otherwise, the same Krishna consciousness becomes very difficult, confusing, bewildering. We lose, uh, we feel, we get caught up in so many other things, of the society, organization. इस प्रभु जी ने ये किया है, वहां पे ये हुआ, उस जगह पे, वी बिकम न्यूज रिपोर्टर। हर जगह के बवाल कैप्चर करते हैं हम। यहाँ पे क्या बवाल हुआ, वहां पे क्या बवाल हुआ, यहाँ पे क्या ये हुआ, हम यहाँ पे क्या ये हुआ। But even some of the 64 Mahantas which Nityananda Prabhu initiated, they fell down, you know. So this will go on. Bhagavatam ninth canto, I was telling last time, no, is filled up of this only. Material world means something will happen. Let us not distract ourselves with, oh, Prabhuji, ye ho gaya. We should become stronger in our Krishna consciousness, sadhana, and then preaching. Our focus should be that. We are, so many things will happen around us, this, that, so many things are happening around us. We have to be focused in our practice and preaching of Krishna consciousness. Our own area, we are focused on that. That is fine. That is one benefit of preaching. And I was in Trivandrum for a sales training, you know, and there was one very, very amazing lady. She came. Her name was Bindu. Uh, she was from McKinsey, a company called McKinsey. And she was working there, then she left. Now she owns an NGO and she just coaches CEOs and the leadership. Very amazing lady. And she came. I think for one session, for per person, she charges like maybe 1.5 lakh per person. We were like 35, 40 people sitting over there. So in like 2 hours, she earned 40 lakhs, 45, 50 lakhs. But amazing personality. She told a very amazing point. I think I have never been through uh, except Krishna conscious workshops and seminars. But outside, I have never seen such something so meaningful in my entire life. She told a very good point. Actually, a lot of points, but then one point which was very good is that no, she was saying that our brain contains neurons, neurons, neurons send signals and all this. When we understand something, the neurons are connected in a pattern. Let's say I get a realization of something I am reading. So I connected that with Krishna consciousness, making a lot of sense. Like it has happened with all of us. We read Srila Prabhupada books, we heard a lecture, made sense to us, enlightenment happened. Bulb jal gaya. So that means that neurons got connected. Hmm? And when we keep hearing that, the connection becomes darker. You know, just like imagine a pencil on that, again a pencil is being, again a pencil. So that keeps becoming darker. When we hear about it again, speak about it, practice it, that concept becomes darker. And then what happens? There are two parts of our brain. That's how she told. Biologically, also, it's true. I verified with my wife, who's a doctor, that one is a temporary memory, and the other is permanent memory. So, when this gets sufficiently darkened, it moves from the temporary memory to the permanent memory. Then it becomes natural. Then it becomes natural for us. So, I was wondering that in Krishna consciousness, that's what we are. If we are preaching, actually, if we are first helping ourselves, and that's a mood to preach for us. Yes, we are distributing mercy, and we are first of all distributing mercy to our own selves. because by doing that, I am trying to strengthen the concept I really aspire to live by. I really am trying in in my inner consciousness that that concept becomes more and more ingrained when I'm preaching. I'm doing it for myself and others, definitely. So when we do that, then slowly this concept becomes. And secondly, we don't realize it now, but what happens is that no, you when we are not connected to Krishna consciousness, and that's why at 40, 45, even outside people, they look for they have done enough of their usual life and all. They look for spiritual alternatives. So I feel that's a very good age. In Shivne, we are doing preaching with our group. So we were doing for 1.5 years. We got like 20, 25 families now. Out of that, almost 10, 15 families are chanting 16 rounds in 1.5 years. Management free, no camps, one camp only. And now today we are starting the program for 50 more families. We got a corner, 50 families more. So people are looking for alternatives, because we don't, and directly we started, no mind management, no this management, no OTP, direct Krishna consciousness first day chanting. Because people, when youth may have different ideas, they want to explore things, but these people have explored. Pura maar khaya. They're ready right now, ready, fully ready to accept. So, people, their neurons are connected for such a long time, in particular, they want alternatives, some new way of looking at things. They are so tired with their neurons, and that's why when you introduce Krishna, they immediately catch it because वो थक गए अपने existing patterns. So if we read Srila Prabhupada books daily Prabhupada is saying something, daily we read something in purport, it freshens a new connection for us. So one is that no, you darken the existing connections and no, but related connections, so many we develop when we read and hear daily. That's why if we are not reading, hearing daily, we will not, we will lose taste in Krishna consciousness. We lose that newness in Krishna consciousness because we are not getting the new neurons getting connected, Okay, related only. So it's very important for us to read daily and hear daily and preach to sadhana. Then whichever situation we are, it doesn't matter actually. It doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter. If we are talking for the goal of perfecting our lives, it doesn't matter. Mm. So sometimes I feel only shortage of time, and otherwise, if we just go ahead, no, there are so many people waiting actually. So many people are waiting for accepting Krishna consciousness. If we know how to present it in a very nice and simple way, and which is actually very simple also. Krishna consciousness is very simple. Mm. You just all you have to do is chant, develop faith in chanting, understand the philosophy why I am servant of Krishna. That's it. It's very simple, and you have to add. So people are looking for such simple alternatives actually. So we have to present Krishna consciousness in a simple way and let people enjoy, and we see the magic. Okay. So these are the two perspectives: getting Nityananda Prabhu's mercy and having our neurons. Otherwise, our neurons will come back to the temporary memory and then eventually vanish. Huh? Uh, or they may not go to permanent memory. It will not become natural for us. So we have to daily read Srila Prabhupada books, daily hear in some sense. Sometimes I discuss with my wife. No, we were discussing Jaiva Dharma yesterday. So some discussion should happen, about Shaktis of the Lord. No? So some with your partner, with your friend, with your this, like, no, we should have such discussions, some spiritual discussions. Okay. Something from Bhagavatam. So we should have that. Okay. Any questions? Yeah.
It is that going out for preacher, it takes, of course, coming out of the comfort zone.
Yes.
So, what my understanding is, many times we go, but we do it just for the name of that, okay, some preaching has to be done. But I myself feel to put uh, our whole heart in doing that because some lethargy or some complacence is there in the beginning. And also, we are so much caught in our daily things and also settling them also, it takes a lot of time. So, how to overcome this?
No, certainly it is a comfort zone, and if we have not got, see, once you get a taste of it, na, then you will be drawn towards it. You will not be able to survive without it. The thing is that no, even to become a drunkard, no, first you have to do it regulated way, and then no, it becomes a catch of the taste of alcohol catches you. So similarly, taste of preaching is also like that. Once you taste the blood, okay, then you can't wait. So you just have to do it regularly, even though it may appear like a routine, but you keep doing it and balance it out. Like no, it is not that. I mean, I am also taking this program and all those things. We have to organizedly think. Like no, become part of a team or become a part of an initiative where you can, based on your routine, you can contribute well. Okay. It should lead to a good no value addition to the no Vaishnav Samaj, what we are doing. We should see the value. When we see that there, oh, this is happening, then we get, oh wow, amazing, huh? It's very good. This is happening, this is happening. Okay. So we should see that kind of benefit happening also in our preaching. Now while we say Nishkam Karma Yoga, but we want to see some benefits also of our preaching. It's very important. Sometimes it gives us a check that whether we are doing it right also or not. So while Nishkam is there, but outcomes should also be there. So when we see outcomes, we also get motivated. But first thing is keep trying, keep doing it, and we if we are to develop taste for chanting, you have to associate with those who literally relish it. So similarly, like that, you have to keep talking to people who are relishing the preaching, and then you have to go. We don't have to disturb the balance of our life. That is okay. But point is that no, there will not always be a very comfortable this thing. So you have to be very good in time management, be very dynamic, and sometimes we think, oh, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ. Initially only we give it up. अरे ये भी करना है. Quantify, just quantify it and do it. Okay. So we have to make a routine and then don't think too much then. Okay. Inertia is there inside. So that inertia, if we are not finding that, have somebody who can pull you out, then it helps. But preaching is important. Makes sense. We are sitting here because somebody extended himself. So everybody thinks, no, ultimately, Nityananda who extended, first of all. Krishna extended himself to come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to give the mercy of Radharani. And then Nityananda extended, so on. Guru Parampara extended. Prabhupada extended so much. So we all have to do our extension. Then only we are part of Guru Parampara actually. We're doing extending, right? Makes sense or no?
Like sometimes I want to preach, but then I have my own attacks. If I like preach and then if I'm not able to act properly, then they may get misled that this kind of people.
There's some unactivity which has happened also for you. It's not that you are like dirtier than what you were before. No, you have become cleaner than before. So preach according to your realization. It's not that you have to preach gopi bhav and sthai bhav and this that and so many mahabhavas. You're not preaching about all those things. You're preaching about the basic philosophy. The chanting Hare Krishna helps. That's it. What is the difficulty? And you are trying to follow that philosophy, right? So you're preaching, but you are also trying to follow. So that will be effective. उस लॉजिक से तो कोई कुछ कर ही नहीं पाएगा.
And you are understanding the fact that yes, even if he is not able to do, okay, let me.
No, no, others also understand. So you don't have to speak beyond your adhikar. One should become a pure devotee. Just share Krishna consciousness. कुछ तो फायदा हुआ है ना. कोई नहीं फर्क पड़ता किसी को. People want Hiranyakashipu preached to his bhabi. बताओ. And they actually got pacified. Very surprising episode. भागवतम में आता है वो. हिरण्यकशिपु ने देखा आपने सुना है? बताओ. और वो काम भी कर गया. बस हिरण्यकशिपु के लिए काम नहीं किया, बाकी सबके लिए काम कर गया. तो हमें हिरण्यकशिपु की तरह प्रीचिंग नहीं करनी है. We are just, it's only for you to pacify you. We are doing it for ourselves also and them also. I think we are good. There's no problem. People are looking for knowledge. Don't preach in extremes, like no some very weird things and all. That's it. Preach in a very simple way, nice way. और आपकी लाइफ में भी ये हुआ है. What you were before, at least you have become better than that. If you start comparing yourself with others, that's a problem. But compare yourself with yourself. You have become better. But only thing is we go in a zone of, there is an inertia always. Because कहीं ना कहीं वो अपने आप अपने comforts काटने की बात आती है ना. We are killing our comforts. We are killing our. It's so easy, to just eat, take prasad and do our chanting, do our hearing, reading, and give some, nice gyan to people around us and and sit down and sleep and wake up at nicely put tilak and that is all fine. But if we are not extending and trying to become selfless, go out of this selfish mentality of maintaining oneself only, what is the point? That's called grihamedhi, selfish. Grihamedhi is a consciousness, selfishness. You can be a grihamedhi being single also. Italy has many such people. Many countries have such people. South Korea, they are not householders also. No, now people are not even getting married. Go to South Korea, people are not getting married only. Italy, so grihamedhi khatam ho gaye. Grihamedhi. Selfish, more selfish. At least the householders we hear in Bhagavatam and we see criticized, they are much better selfless than them. They're more selfish. Right? So we have to get out of this selfishness. Because we are selfish, we are miserable. That's a problem. क्योंकि हम selfish हैं इसलिए दुखी हैं. Selfless होंगे तो खुश होंगे. बट क्या है कि वो पेन होता है. जैसे ऑपरेशन का पेन है ना, सेल्फिशनेस की भी सर्जरी होती है ना, पेनफुल होती है. और एनेस्थीसिया भी नहीं, अनफॉर्चुनेटली. 8:15. Any other question? Makes sense? Okay. Srila Prabhupada